Welcome back. And if it's your first time, please hit that subscribe button. We here. I want to give a shout outs to Most Valid Opinion, Uncensored Podcast. If you guys ain't on to that, please look up the Most Valid Opinion, Uncensored Podcast on every platform. The YouTube link is going to be in the description of this video. So I want to kick it off. The number one mogul goon, 50 Cent, was doing an interview. And I'm not going to drop who he was doing an interview with because I don't get paid for that. But he was doing an interview and he said he was going to drop an album. But the way he's going to drop this album, he's going to release it in a different format. He's going to use his shows to promote the album. I'm going to let him pretty much explain it in his own words. Once again, hit the subscribe button. One.
Are you doing another album? I heard that you might be doing one last album. I heard you working on it. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, I started working on some things.
Is this the last one though?
It may not be the last album. It may be broken up into something that goes out with one of the television shows. You see what I'm saying? But creatively, I just said, nah, I want to do something. And I got all the vehicles that I need to do. I got 25 television shows. So I could just put, here's the EP connected to this and let it rock without having the pressure of it being a full album and all of that. Because, like, look, if you look, when the last time you seen the actual numbers on the sales of a record? Like, you see Kanye say put it on something device.
Yeah.
And so you can't see the actual number.
Can't see the numbers, right?
And that's because if you see the number, you go, oh, wait a minute. You ain't as hot as you used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have a huge, successful sales record. So they're avoiding that number by putting it on a device or putting it through Tidal or through somewhere else so you can't actually see what's happening with it. But the record, they're bigger stars within the culture because they've been here longer.
That's right.
And developed their brand.
I don't even think it matters no more. Beyonce did, 300 something, and people be like, oh, this is her lowest sales we got. I'm like, she's 25 years in.
I mean, there's just, how many kids you got?